For a half-century, the Franciscan Sisters of the Eucharist have shared their mission with West Michigan, promoting a relationship with God through programs that assist, educate, enrich, and inform.
And the sisters are inviting the community to celebrate this milestone in our community by sharing their history while looking ahead to the future. We've got Sister Colleen Ann Nagel on the end there. She's the director of the Franciscan Life Process Center, and Sister Damian Marie Sabino, the Dean of Science and Sustainability at Aquinas College. Good morning, sisters.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here. 50th anniversary. What a milestone. So how are you going to be celebrating, sisters?
Well, one of the things that we're going to do is have a time of prayer, because we think that that's how we started and that's how we're going to finish in the end. And so we will, starting Wednesday, we'll have 2 hours of prayer that are available at the Franciscan Life Process Center in Lowell from 4 to 6 each day, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then we end with evening prayer. But we also have a big display in our lobby at the center, and of course refreshments, because how do you gather and not get refreshments?
Wonderful. And so tell us a little bit about the history, though. The sisters originated in Wisconsin and ended up in Michigan. And talk a little bit about that and what brought you here and how you've changed the community.
Well, we became a new community in 1973, branching off from the original community in La Crosse, Wisconsin. And at that time, this land where we are currently was a piece that was provided for us to use for our programs. And we had to restore the land. It was a working farm, but it needed restoration, expansion, and we do a lot of even manual work as part of our spirituality. So the prayer and the manual work with others, so community is a big part too. So for 50 years, we've been working with the community here to build the farm, to build the programs on the farm, and to provide for children, adults, the handicapped have been a big part of our mission too.
And maybe you can give us a specific example of how you've reached out. You talk about some of these programs. Can you share one of them?
Sure, maybe Sister Colleen.
Well, one of the programs at the center, let's just look at music therapy as an example. You've heard us talk about that, and we serve adults and children all the way through the lifespan with people with any kind of unique need. Some of it is what people are born with. Some of it happens if someone has a stroke, has cancer, has a traumatic accident. And music often becomes the medium through which people heal or can communicate or can in some way participate with other people, because maybe verbally they can't, but through music, people are freed in a sense. And it seems almost magic, but it's not magic. It's true deep therapy, actually, is what they're receiving. And so our music therapy program actually began in Ada in 1979, and it's been growing ever since. And now we serve 6 counties in West Michigan through our music therapy program on a weekly basis.
Wow. That's pretty impressive.
It's really grown, and we're so grateful.
Yeah, and so talk more about the center too, and how that helps serve the community through the programming, through the opportunities there.
Well, another area that we work a lot in is land, because we have 230 acres. We have 3 miles of nature trails and a number of different habitats. So we have 5th graders from a number of the Catholic schools in the area come out every season of the year to spend 1 week learning all their subjects through land-based activities. We're bringing college students out, so I've brought the Aquinas students out, and we have a relationship with the University of Notre Dame, so they've been coming out for their fall break experience. So they have an academic experience, and then they helped us build a rain garden. And I think through that they learn community, they pray with us, they cook with us with our own food, because we grow a lot of our own food. So those kind of programs too, I think, are healing in a different way from the music therapy, but another way just to allow young people to touch the soil again. And it's amazing the difference it makes in there.
There are so many ways that you touch lives here in West Michigan, and you've been celebrating 50 years now.
Yeah.
How can we support you? How can we celebrate and support you?
Well, by celebrating and supporting us, I think there are many opportunities to do that. And one is to spread the word, which is actually what has happened over all these years, and the way our programs have grown and the way the community has been known has been because people have had wonderful experiences and then say to their friends and family, hey, you should go out there. But the other part of it, I think, is to also consciously share with